Hi, my name's Nick Matthews. I'm a mature student at the Exeter College. I signed up for a 3-year course. It is digital photography and fine art, and we are now about 6 months into the first year. It's a small group and it has been quite a dynamic group to work with. In my hands here I've got the completion of a project that we've just handed in, and this was learning how to shoot for magazines. It requires you to shoot in a different way, whereas before I might have cropped in on the head of this chef that I photographed. We're having to think about where the typeface goes, and we then had to build a magazine up into 2 pages. For this subject I've actually used the catering section known as Act 34, and these are all college chefs, and these are some of the dishes that they are producing and the dining that you can partake of, the fine dining at Exeter. In doing this we've had to learn numerous skills about being able to photograph in situ, in a working environment. We are taught both colour and black and white, film and digital, and with that will include the processing, the developing of the film, the printing of the film by hand, and then the digital work. Overall it's been a rewarding session so far. I've learnt many new things, but what it has done for me is create opportunities. It's built my confidence and allowed me to do things that if I was trying to do on my own without others to discuss, I wouldn't have been able to. And I think it's a course that will enrich you and something for everybody. They can take out various elements of it in a positive way.
Hi, I'm Jane. I'm in the first year of an FDA photography course. The course itself has been absolutely dynamic. We've covered a lot of areas which I didn't even consider before doing the course. The last project that we've just completed was portraits and still life, and I focused on portraits, and it's taken me on an incredible journey myself. This is an example of my work. And I chose to do portraits of children, and these are just a few examples. My work. These are my children, and these were all taken in a studio either at college or we were shown how to set up a studio anywhere, so some of them were also taken at home. And we also look at a variety of lighting techniques as well, low key and high key. So a really good example of studio work courses. And the age groups really vary. You've got people who are 18 and some mature students who are over 18, and we all bring a depth of knowledge and experience to the course as a whole, and the group has really gelled well.
Brilliant.
Hi there, I'm James and I'm on the FDA photography course. Well, I joined the course from A-level, so I already knew the college really. I already knew the college and lots of the tutors and lecturers and whatnot, and for me it's been really good really. As I said, I've known the tutors. I can go to quite a few of the lecturers and whatnot just to ask their opinions on things, and I know where everything is. I've been helping my fellow colleagues with stuff like that. This course is really good because compared to other uni courses, you get a lot more contact time. We have 3 days when we're in college pretty much all day, just doing work, learning about things. We've just done a studio project, learning about the lighting, and really, it's really, really good.
Would you recommend the course?
Yes, I would recommend the course. I've talked to a few people who are in the lower years, and they've asked what I did, what the interview process I went through, and I just said what this was. It was by far the easiest, and if anything, I think I would prefer this than going to uni, really.
Okay. And what's the brief you're doing at the moment?
Well, all this work here is from our most recent brief, which was still life and portrait photography in terms of, we had an editorial part of it as well, we had to produce a magazine. And I chose to take photos of shoes. I own a lot of pairs of shoes, so I just sort of learnt to use the studio lights and just sort of worked on how to get them to look sort of professional. I just mean this one's my favourite one.
What happens what do you want to do at the end of the course?
At the end of the course, I want to do the full BA honours. I want to go to Plymouth and do my final third year, and I then want to go on to do a PGCE and hopefully become a teacher, teaching either art or photography. I dip and dab in other artistic mediums. So.
Excellent. All right. Thanks very much.
No worries.